What is going on, guys? Today we are going to be looking at the Samsung Galaxy S10, S10 Plus. This guy just came in this last week, so I am super stoked about getting in here, checking out what this thing's got to offer. I mean, it's a monster, guys. So let's dive in, check it out, spinning it around a few more times. Now let's get in here. All right. First off, don't touch anything else. Go to your settings. Go to screen mode. Let's change that guy from natural to vivid. The color scheme of the natural one is absolutely disgusting. Vivid's so much better. Next up, we're going to be looking at the night mode. So if you feel as if you've got little baby eyes, this feature is brought to you by Pampers. No, it's actually a pretty cool feature. So you can turn that on. Everything's dark. It's cool. Next up, we have the digital well-being feature. This is pretty cool because it outsources some of the stuff that you would have to go on the back end to kind of check out about, how your phone's performance is doing. There's also this really cool wind down mode where you can actually click it and it'll start winding down throughout the day, closer to night, and it's pretty sweet. So this next feature is a little useless, but it comes with every Android and Samsung phone. What you can do is find the build number, double click, triple click, quad click, 5 times click. Do what you need to do to open up this P here. I was kind of doing some investigation. It looks like you have to tilt the screen to change the color of it. And when you do squeeze, your 2 fingers together, it actually starts to, I don't know, I think the P stands for psychedelic because it's like some trippy stuff. But yeah, it's just a little fun feature. If you guys know anything else about this, I'm sure there's something else hidden in here. I don't know what it is, nor did I want to look at the colors that long. Next up, we're checking out the camera. The camera is crazy on this thing. It's got 3 different cameras, all doing its own collective thing. The details on photos are amazing. The colors, exquisite. There's a scene optimizer that's actually built in. Just the traditional camera right there at the bottom right. So what it does is when you bring something into frame, it's actually going to optimize it based off of what it knows about that object. I tried to put a case in here. It didn't actually register as anything. I think it's probably because it's a clear case, so maybe it's just not registering as anything. But when you do put multiple people in the frame, it'll actually detect a group. It'll show 2 people or 3 people at the bottom there. I did put a little salt thing in here, and it actually rang up as a cup, which is crazy. So it's got a little straw down there at the icon. Not a tasty beverage, but a cylindrical like a beverage. Next up, I had a plant, so I wanted to see if I could actually tell the difference. And sure enough, it came up as a leaf. So it really detected that it was a plant. It knew what it was taking a photo of. So this thing is actually pretty dang accurate as to what it's taking pictures of, which I can only see as being extremely helpful for taking, amazing photos. This feature is amazing. This is the Dolby Atmos feature on the second page of the swipe there for extended features. This allows the phone to become a speaker. The entirety of the phone is a speaker. Everything gets louder, everything gets crisper, so it's actually using the phone itself, the characteristics of the phone, to funnel sound through the screen, the top, everything. I would certainly recommend using this. One of the last features we're going to look at is the gesture control. So instead of the icons on the bottom, you can actually allow a quick swipe up to represent that icon. So it allows a full screen. I'm not partial to it. I think I don't think it actually fixes something that is an issue, but to some people, they may enjoy the customability behind it. I could see its value, I suppose, but personally, I'm probably not going to use it. So guys, that is just a quick run through on some of the secret tips, tricks, and hacks, and whatever the S10, S10 Plus has to offer. Let me know in the comments below what you guys have found out. I'm sure there's a billion things I've overlooked, but I'd love to hear them. So guys, I will see you in the next video.